In our Campaign 2020 Vote Smart report, closer look at a measure that would lift the state's ban on considering race, gender, or ethnicity in admission and hiring decisions at colleges and universities. KPIX 5's Andria Borba is live at UC Berkeley with a breakdown on Proposition 16. Andria?
Well, Ken, if any of this feels familiar to you at home, it's because we've had this debate about 25 years ago about affirmative action in the state of California. We're having it again now. The year was 1996. Pete Wilson was governor, and California voters passed Proposition 209, which outlawed affirmative action in the state constitution. Proposition 16, up for a vote in November, seeks to overturn that. Gail Harriet, now a law professor at the University of San Diego, was one of the original architects of 209, in which UC admissions became a flashpoint.
The graduation rates for underrepresented minorities went up. Grade point averages went up. Number of science and engineering degrees went up.
Walter Wilson, behind the Yes on 16 campaign, says with a greater push toward racial equality after the death of George Floyd, the time for change is now.
The impact of Prop 209 on education, particularly in the Black community, was dramatic.
He says minority and women-owned businesses lost $1.1 billion a year for the last 22 years in lost contracts due to Prop 209, and diversity on California university campuses has decreased.
Black and Latino students admitted to the University of California decreased between 12 and 60%. Depending on the university's location.
Harriet says the affirmative action outlined in Prop 16 codifies discrimination.
Public universities should give a little leg up to people who are really in need, but you can't measure that by race.
Now, the race to put Prop 16 into law is a very interesting one. Prop 209 passed by a large margin back in the day. At the moment, the No on 16 campaign is looking at about 47% support with 22% undecided right now. Still very interesting race on Proposition 16. Live at UC Berkeley, Andria Borba, KPIX 5.
Andria, thank you for that.